Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Sonia and today I will be doing a makeup look based on a character played by Zeenat Aman, who is a Bollywood actress. The character she played is from the movie Qurbani, and it came out in the 80s, I believe. I saw it when I was a child and I just thought that she was the most beautiful lady that I had seen in a long time. So anyway, I wanted to do a look inspired by her. Plus, it gave me the opportunity to wear this thing that I got at Claire's for $5 on the clearance bin. So now I feel like it's justified. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy this tutorial and I will see you at the end. I'm going to start by taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Fair and applying it to my eyelids all the way up to my brow bone. Basically, everywhere where I will be putting eyeshadow, I'm going to have a layer of this concealer underneath. I started off by using my fingers to apply it, but then changed to the brush so that I would have more precise application, particularly up above where my eyebrows are. I always choose a slightly lighter shade of concealer for this because I find that it helps the actual colors of the eyeshadows show up more. Now I'm taking a small fluffy brush and just dusting just a little bit of powder over top of where I put the concealer. What this does is it helps set the concealer and prepare my eyes for whatever eyeshadows that I will be using. I used Huda Beauty Baby Bake in the shade Pound Cake for this, but you can use whatever you have. I'm now going to take my Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette and go in with the shade Poised and use that as my transition color. I'm going to apply it up above where my crease is and then all the way up to almost where my brow bone is. Now I'm going to use the shade She Rich and apply it right above where my orbital bone is. I'm not going to take it as high up as I took the previous color, but I'm going to make it so that this one is the main color. Followed by the shade Avalanche all over both of my lids, and then I'm going to also take the shade Avalanche and put it as a tiny bit of highlight up a bit above where my brow bone is, starting at where the arch of my eyebrow is. I'm now going to switch to the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette and go in with the shade Renegade, which is a black shade. I actually don't think this was the right move to make because this, I think, was actually supposed to be an eyeliner, but because it was very, very hard to blend this shade out. So if you wanted to replicate this look and you have something like dark, like maybe a MAC Carbon or something like that, I think that would actually work better. This one ended up looking really, really nice, but I did have some difficulty blending it, although I was quite happy with the final look. Now I'm going back to my Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette and using the shade Iced Out, which kind of reminds me of snowflakes, if that makes any sense. I'm going to pat it on both of my lids for that beautiful icy shimmery effect. For shimmery shades and glittery shades, I often use my fingers because I find that it picks up the product better than brushes do. Now I'm lining my lids with my NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. This is actually my absolutely favorite liquid liner. I use it almost exclusively. I just find that it's very easy to work with, and considering the price, I prefer it over others. Now I'm using my Sephora retractable waterproof pencil in black just to go in and line my waterline with it, but you can use whichever one you have. Using Huda Beauty One Coat Mascara to prepare my eyelashes for the falsies. I actually use more than one coat though. I am now going to apply contour using the shade Solace in the new Rare Beauty Liquid Contour. I've been using this one almost exclusively since I purchased it. I just really love the way it blends and I love the shade. They do have a variety of shades. I may go and pick up another shade as well. Going to apply a bit of highlight using my soft pinch highlighter in the shade Enlighten by Rare Beauty. I'm using it on my inner eye corners as well as above where my brow bone is. Now I'm going to take the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush in the shade Happy and apply it. I really love this blush because it does have a bit of shimmer to it, and I'm all about shimmer. I really wasn't sure what color lipstick to use, so I used two of them. I mixed Milani Petal with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I'm going to go in with a bit more shimmer in the form of Enlightened by Rare Beauty. It's the same one that I used on my inner corners. Now I'm almost done, I just need the finishing touches. I should mention that the falsies I'm using are by Ioni Cosmetics and they're faux mink lashes. The headpiece that I'm wearing is actually a necklace and I awkwardly glued it onto my forehead. Using lash glue, but as you can see, it does not want to stay. It's not even. And I believe we are done. So this is the final look. If you've made it to the end of the tutorial and watched the whole thing, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss any more of my videos. And I hope you like this and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day.